Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. This is odds and ends number 57. We're gonna be taking a closer look at some cars that were featured in premium ones that were featured in Show and Tell number 137. But first, take a look at what we got on the turntable. These are cars, well, NASCAR Authentics replicas, cars that were raced by Bubba Wallace. Well, his first real name is Daryl. His nickname is Bubba. Daryl Bubba Wallace. And I've been collecting these cars for a while because I knew of him before the big controversy that happened and whatever. And after that, he got this car. Of course, he used to be with Petty Racing, but I think right before the pandemic, he left Petty Racing and joined a new company. Well, new team or whatever company, same thing. Um, that is co-owned by Michael Jordan. He used to be on Petty Racing team. I don't know why the change or whatever. Of course, there have been other drivers of color over the years. I mean, but he's the most, I think, commercially successful at this point. I guess pro race car driver of color. Of course, in the past, the one who pioneered it all was named Wendell Scott, and it was a movie based on his life called Grease Lightning. That was the league was where his character was portrayed by Richard Pryor. It's been out. That movie came out in I think the 70s. So Wendell Scott, he had pretty much by the 70s he had retired racing. I think around 73. So he got into a real bad accident. But he won what was known as, I think it wasn't even called the Winston Cup then, but he won that like back in I want to say mid to late 60s, maybe mid 60s. I think it's 66, 65, something like that. Had to be because he had an Impala. He had a 64, I think a 64 or 63 Impala he was racing in. So it's probably like 66 or 67, somewhere around there. Could be wrong. I gotta check my facts, but I do know he encountered a lot of racism and stuff like that. People who did help him out were the racer Junior Johnson, who was a fellow moonshiner like him, and of course Junior Johnson. If you don't know, he helped contribute to a movie that was called The Moonshiners. Basically, his story, and the Moonshiners, of course, would later on become the basis for the Dukes of Hazzard. So, Wendell Scott, I forgot where Junior Johnson from. I think he might be from North Carolina or South Carolina, somewhere like that. South Carolina, Tennessee, one of them two. But Wendell Scott, my connection with Wendell Scott is he was from Dansville. That's where my grandfather on my father's side is from. Like, it's a small town, so, and they look very much alike in real life. So there's a chance they're probably distant cousins. So, well, anyway, enough history. Let's get on. And all these are pretty much the cars of tomorrow. I think they're all Camaros. So, supposed to be Camaros. Really are not, but fixed up to look like Camaros. Let's get in with the with odds and ends number 57. First up, we got this Hot Wheels Premium Aston Martin It's a Aston Martin Valhalla concept from No Time to Die. Hot Wheels Premium. I don't know if they call this replica entertainment. That's what they used to call it. Well, Screen Time is the mainline thing. I think they don't call it officially replica entertainment, but that's what it used to be called. But it's okay. It's very arrowed out. I think I did have a copy of this. I mean, I should say another variation of this casting in mainline. I just didn't dig it out. It's fairly new though. It's only been around, if not a year. The casting. It's okay. I get into this thing is, and like I said, with hypercars, man, you get into them Lamborghini, Ferrari, even Aston Martin, Bugatti. They're all Koenig. They're all starting to look the same to me. Maybe because it's aerodynamics, and they all come to the same design conclusions. But it's just no individuality in me. Once you get to it's more about that high speed and the aerodynamics, the individuality or design. But I mean, it's cool. It's pretty cool for what it is. Next, we got another NASCAR Authentics. This one right here is the latest version of, I guess, the latest variation replica for Dale Earnhardt Jr. What he's racing in these days or close to it. They change these sponsors and stuff all the time. And this is the packaging. Comes with a sticker that will probably end up here somewhere. And this is 2021 Wave 9. I know it's 2022, but areas behind stuff, circulation. It's gonna be a while before it's 2022. Some stuff is still delayed. When I was at Target that time, it was no main lines, it was no Johnny Lightnings, no Auto World, no Tomica, no Majorette, no Hot Wheels main line. It was no Car Culture, Hot Wheels. The only premiums that you saw were Mario Kart and Marvel and Disney characters and stuff. So for what I showed you, I think we probably had something I already had too. That's the way it is, man. Could be worse, whole lot worse. But the NASCAR Authentics, they had this one, and they had two more, which I wasn't really interested in. The chase for this wave is the McDonald's, which I don't see what's so great about it. Is usually with the chase piece is usually damaged or race driven, or it looks and how it look like this, or it might be a racer that's real popular, or retro, like Jeff Gordon. That was the one to get. I don't think it was a chase piece, but he's a popular driver, legendary driver. So I don't know. Some people don't really care about these. I think they're pretty cool. I like to have them on display. So. Oh, I forgot to compare it with the old one. This is one of Dale Earnhardt's older cars. with the Hellman's mayonnaise livery. Now he's got United for America. I think is that a bank or something? Unilever or something. No. They always change sponsors. So it's pretty cool. And he's a Chevy lover, so he'll push Chevy because of course his father raced Chevy, so that's the last time his father was racing. His father was racing Chevys for a long time, so he started racing Chevy. Next, we got something from Matchbox Collector Series. We got this 1963 Honda T360. This look like a commercial type vehicle like they use overseas. A small truck. And it is right-hand drive, so I don't know if you can see the steering wheel. There it is. Good shot. Something you see like in Japan or China or any other Asian country. Some European countries too. They use it to haul, like in commercial areas, warehouse areas and stuff like that, districts or whatever have you. You see one of these around, probably even in traffic. But they're going to fly stateside because I don't think it'll keep up on the highway. They probably like under 100 horsepower or something like that. The license plate is cool. It has a I like it a lot, man. Does this part over? Oh, shucks. I think this part opens. I'm scared though. It act like it won't open. I have to look at that after I finish the video because it's loose right there. Like it used to open or it wants to open, but I don't know what the mechanism is. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That look like a spare. So I think the engine is actually mounted under the cab, like going back here, like either on this seat. It's pretty cool. Yeah, tail lights, headlights. It's a quirky little thing. I like stuff like this. Good addition to the collection. Last but not least, we got another, and it comes with the box. That's the Coupe, one of the coolest features about these collector's boxes. Of course, Matchbox started this Way back in the day, man. Matchbox, I think, have been out around since 1950s, I think. 1950s or late 40s, one of the two. When they started out, when they were originally owned by the Lesney Company. Only recently has Mattel been involved in the picture. I think it's been a while now. It's been decades, but considering Matchbox's history, it's been relatively recent. I shouldn't say that, because now it's been decades. Because I think that happened in the late 80s or early 90s. They didn't officially put it out there on the packaging until maybe 2000s, like 2004, 2005, going in there. But this is a F-Type Jaguar 2015 F-Type Coupe. And it's pretty cool. I don't think this has any features. I was shocked that one had open features. They usually, cause they both of the collectors, all of them, you probably picked them up. No, they all got rubber wheels. Matchbox been stepping the game up a little bit. This is an F-Type. I got an F-Type from Wellies that I got from a gift box given to me by Rudy Moons from Belgium. They always hooking me up with these cool Wellies and Cycles and stuff. So the white one is the Wellie. I think it's a Wellie. Yeah, it's a Wellie. It doesn't say what it is, but this is the F-Type Coupe too. It doesn't say the year, but of course, I think the Wellies is always like 155 or something like that scale, 150. Well, I mean, unless it looks. You can't get more awesome than that, man. You got headlights, tail lights, nice wheels, all the features. This one's got the panorama type roof. And pretty much, man, that's pretty much it, man. We're showing a little love to the diecast. I want to thank subscribers for all this support. As for new viewers, my hope is that you would decide to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you'll have access to all the content. The motto here is show a little love for the diecast. Until the next time, peace and blessings. Big Dappuccino signing out. This has been Odds and Ends number 57.